Oh, it's fun. We get to see who's watching us this time.
That's right.
Because we're doing Zoom now because Google changed, and so we can't do that anymore.
All right, so welcome everyone. Thank you for
good
coming.
Morning.
Happy Thanksgiving month.
Yes,
November.
thank you for coming on this busy week. We know we have a small group today, but thank you guys for joining us who are online.
Good, yeah.
You told me not to interrupt you
No,
today.
I
So
wasn't speaking.
All
right, go for it.
Okay, I'm going to open us up in a quick word of prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this time together. Thank you for those that are here today, those that are on their way, and those that are watching online, as well as the rest of our team, where we thank you for our business. And in this time of the year when we take the extra time to reflect, I can't help but be so grateful for each and every friendship and relationship that we've made because of Plexus, for the products and for what they've done for our lives and for the opportunity and what it's going to continue to do in the future, Lord. And so we thank you and we ask you to be with us today. Amen.
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 All right, announcements. First off, October stats. So we did, as a team-wide, over $104,000 in volume, which is great, and we added 35 ambassadors last month, which is much more than we did the previous month. And everything's trending up, which is good.
Mm-hmm. We wanted to recognize, and I apologize in advance that I have not posted this on our team page, but we typically have what we call a Rookie of the Month, and our Rookie of the Month for October was Mallory Hannon. So congratulations to Mallory. A little bit about Mallory, and again, Plexus, y'all know, and for some of you who've done this business for a while, and those of you who are newer, you will find this is a really cool thing about Plexus, is that your life, you get the dots get connected in different areas of your life. And so Mallory is the older sister to my very first patient or client as a speech pathologist when I was in college. I had a little boy that I had the pleasure of getting to work with for 3 months in a one-on-one situation for 3 hours a day. So I got very close to their family, the Hart family, who Michael is now, I think he's 22. He's older than Mallory. Anyway, he's older, which means I'm not older. But as a speech pathologist, to work with their family and then get to be reconnected. And Mallory is a 25, almost 26-year-old mama to her little guy, and she is just really taking this. She had over $500 in sales in PV her first month and added an ambassador. So we were super, super excited for her, and she's planting lots and lots of great seeds. It's exciting to kind of watch. So.
Most definitely. Plexus planners, the contest for November. Who has earned their planner so far? Erica, nice job. Mark,
yes,
very good.
Congratulations.
So these are very cool. We're excited to be getting these here the next month or so. Remember to get them. You still have till the 30th of November. You just have to have a combination of 3 ambassadors or customers, one of one, 2 of another, or vice versa. And if it's a customer over $50 in PV, ambassadors have to have a welcome pack.
And you're going to earn yours as of this afternoon.
I will earn mine as of this afternoon.
And it's for those of you who know what an Aaron Condren planner is, it was actually the Plexus planner was made based on an Aaron Condren. So that's exciting for Aaron. Yes, I found that out this week from some in the know diamonds. So that was kind of fun. All right. The 21-day challenge, y'all, thank you so much. The Brewers especially, y'all have done a great job of posting in there, kind of keeping the motivation and excitement going. Sarah Muning, thank you for all that you've been doing with the exercises. Just as a team, I really appreciate that it has been such a collaborative effort, and that contest or challenge officially ends on Monday. We're going to have the drawing for the free block, but then we're going to take that group and turn it into a block and slim party. So if you have people, or if you're taking block yourself, jump on in, get in that group. I'll rename it, and I'll have the link posted again later on this afternoon. But what a great place. You know, we have to think about the timing with our business in order to be the most effective with our business as we can. And so block and edge should be your 2 products that you're talking about with anybody and everybody. And so that group will be changing as of Tuesday of next week. We'll probably have like an official date of the 28th to start a challenge per se, but be watching for more details.
Cool. The new block and slim trial packs are up in the back office. Who's ordered some already? Yes. Okay.
They're so cool too. Mom, will you own you?
Yeah.
Can you reach out?
Yeah.
Will you hand me the little pack of the
There we
slim
go.
block?
So they're $12.95. And there we go.
This one. It's actually.
There we go. We're getting them. All
So
right.
it's changed. The little packaging has changed.
The cameras are this way, just so you know. There we go.
The packaging has changed. I have to say I like the setup so much better because I can see Lori and not myself talking to myself.
Yeah.
But these are awesome. You can get 3 of these for $29.95 in your back office as an ambassador. And y'all, this is something awesome to carry with you. Sell them. You don't have to give them away and spend the money just to do that. If you want to, you could certainly give somebody with something like as a I'm thankful for you this next week or into the holiday season. But get them and carry them with you. Have them in your car. Sell them for $10 or $12. Get people kind of hooked so they can see the difference in how they feel.
Is it still free shipping on them?
I don't think so. I think it's unfortunately that was the other benefit. Just so it used to be $12.95 and $10 in PV. So when you had people who were at $90 in PV and close to turning points, hey, buy a slim trial pack. It was only $12.95.
Recording.
Them to buy.
Them, yes,
Okay.
them.
All right, Super Saturday.
So who's going to Super Saturday? Raise your hand. I'm in the camera.
Yeah, you're off.
Awesome.
Okay.
There's a couple of you that need to sign up. I see. We'll help you.
Well, the good news is
Get signed up.
that more spots have opened up, Dallas especially. I registered us this last week. So it is open and available. I know we've got a large team in Pennsylvania is trying to go to Philadelphia. It still hasn't opened up.
Right, it's sold out in Philadelphia.
I hit
right
up
now.
Carl. He actually hasn't responded to me. Usually he responds within 24 hours. And so
You're losing yours.
he'll. I'll see if he's got any more room for him.
Thank you, Erica.
Yeah.
Take care of that for us, please. So yes, you want to be there, and here's why you want to be here. All of y'all that have already gone, you're going to be so excited. You're starting your year off with really seriously a bang in terms of thinking about your goals for your business. There's never going to be a time in the year that people are more concentrated and excited about getting their health figured out. And this training is set up for you so that you go and you leave motivated, you leave encouraged, and you leave empowered with some real practical tools to get going to reach these people that we want. So it's January 7th. Mark your calendar. It's well worth it. I think it's like $19. Hi, Gloria.
And
There's your birthday cards.
Yeah, $19.95. The other thing too is they'll announce where convention is next year.
Yes.
And that's always fun and exciting.
It's a fun day. We'll probably plan lunch or dinner before or after, depending on when the times come out, where we're at. So it's a fun time to connect with your friends and make new friends.
It'll be dinner after because the times are already out, but that's okay. Okay, check the team page for uploaded files and trainings. Always have an announcement. If you've got questions, our team page is full of a plethora of documents and trainings, and if not, reach up to your uplines.
Yes.
Whatever you need.
So we're going to apologize first to our team that's not here because we always feel bad about this because we want everybody to celebrate with us. But our local team meeting for December, we're going to do as a team meeting / holiday party. It's going to be December 17th, which is a Saturday. We're going to do like kind of what we've done when we've done a bring and share kind of during the week. We'll have you bring something to share so we can all have lunch together, and we're going to do a white elephant. So that should be fun.
What's a white elephant?
It's not a pink pig.
It's not a pink pig.
It's a rare find.
A rare.
It's a rare find. It can
I
be.
think we found our white elephant gift like this summer that we were like, we have to have this for white elephant park. You don't remember? It's okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Is it something? Okay.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Let's keep it $20 or less.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
Let's put over 5. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
You're scaring me.
Yeah.
But
Over 5, under 20.
they're just fed. So we hope that you can be there. And again, there'll be more information coming out about that.
Awesome.
Okay.
Now we want to bring up one of our superstar, soon-to-be Ruby ambassadors, Miss Beverly Woodson. Everyone, Beverly.
Well, I think the reason that I'm here today is to introduce one of our rock stars. Hi, Lori. I want to introduce Mark Brewer to you. He and his wife, Tanya, are here. And Mark, I'm going to bring you on up here and make you stand up here with me. So I won't be by myself. Mark joined our team via Linda Cunningham back in August. And he has had amazing results. He and his wife both have. And I'm going to let him tell you a little bit about that. But so go ahead and tell us about your health success
The
so
health
far.
is completely like we're different people. Like amazing. On July 24th, I went with Tanya to go to her hospital to decorate her new office. And all I carried was a small toolbox and this is going to sound really weird, a nose cone of a Huey helicopter. And why that? Because it's a medical helicopter and it's lightweight. I don't know what's that made out of. It's like a fiber. It's like that fiber stuff they used to. Anyways, long story short, it had the medical thing on the front of it, and so I was going to hang that in her office as a decoration, and it's signed by 16 Medal of Honor recipients, which is an amazing story. But so I'm just carrying these two things, and we get to her office, and I'm completely out of breath. I mean, and that's like walking from here maybe to the car and back. I'm just not healthy, and I've been through this before. Ever since I was a little kid, I've always been the chubby little kid who never got picked for basketball, who never got picked to do anything. And I've really battled this my entire life. But this day, something said, you've got to change. And so I went over and I stepped on the medical scale because there's nothing more accurate than a medical scale. Now, I did take my shoes off and I took my wallet out of my pocket because I hoping for some good news, right?
Yeah, you have to do completely naked, otherwise.
So, yeah. Fortunately, that hospital's new and there was nobody else there, so it's just her and I and the security guy that snuck up on us a little bit once. But so I got on the scale and I weighed 334 pounds. I have never in my life weighed 300. I've never weighed over 300 pounds. And I was just like, we have to make a change. I told, and a little backstory to that is we went to Aruba with some friends last year, and my buddy Frank looked at me, and we were college friends, and he goes, "What are you doing to yourself? What are you doing?" Like, we went for a nature walk, and I was left behind. And when I got there, I was like, "You guys just go. I'm just going to sit on this rock." They jumped in this pool. It's one of the wonders of the world. I couldn't even go swimming. And so I said, "Okay, Frank, I got to change." And he's an ultra marathoner, so he's like superhuman anyways. And then my friend John Payton last
Okay, buddy,
year.
I'm gonna have to jump.
Oh, sorry.
We're gonna have to cut to the chase though.
Okay.
Because we are limited on time today,
Okay.
and we all want to hear your story.
Okay.
So we're gonna be here afterwards.
Okay.
So what I want you to do though is you jumped in with both feet.
On August 6th, Tanya and
What were
I,
you taking?
we took the Triplex package. We did Slim, the BioCleanse, and the probiotic. And we started, and we said we're going to watch our eating, and just start taking the products. And about a month into it, we really were like, wow, this is amazing.
It's working.
And so started at 334 pounds. When I went to the doctor for my annual physical the other day, I got on the scale, I was 289. And this little lady right here, she's down 30 pounds. And we were like, we had this goal when we reached 50, we were going to have pizza. So we pigged out and blocked on pizza. We did. We ate the whole pie. There was no quit that night. No, we did bring home a piece, didn't we?
No, we didn't.
No? But I mean, when I started this I didn't have a goal for weight loss. I didn't have a goal where I wanted to be. About a month into it, I said, by the end of the year, I want to lose 50 pounds. By December 31st, I want to be down 50 pounds. I'm 4 pounds today. I'm 4 pounds.
Well, and the really awesome thing now is that he hasn't kept this to himself. Obviously, people who know you are seeing the physical change in you guys. But he has been willing to share, and he's had a banner month, and he is setting the bar high for all of us. Mark added 3 ambassadors this month, so he's now silver. He's adding new customers. He's already over 500 PV this month. So he's earned his planner. So he is on a roll, and we are so excited for you and Tanya and the success that you're having, and just want to know we're there behind you cheering you on. So just a little something for you to say congratulations. And we can't wait to see where you end up.
Yeah.
Very
Yes.
tell us a little bit of something from the P96 because I enjoyed it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So that was this one right here. Throw a challenge. Jen threw the challenge out for the P96 because I'm like, I'm doing well. I don't know that I want to change anything. I didn't, because when something's working, don't break it, right? But I thought, you know what? I was a big protein guy when I was in the gym and doing that stuff, and I got a big bottle of it that's still in the closet. I haven't touched it in over a year. I haven't thrown it away either. But I said, you know what? Maybe a little protein in the morning because I just make us a small breakfast, a very small breakfast in the morning. But the shakes have just continued to give the same energy level, keep the energy level up.
And have y'all tracked how much you've lost during that challenge alone?
Yeah, a little. Like
Were you at 10
I'm like,
or something?
I'm just about 11. I'm at 11, and you're not far behind me.
Yeah, so.
But we're also too. We're going to go do measure inches come Monday too, because that was part of it as well. So, but yeah, I think what's so great is about the group message, and what's really good about the Facebook, I call it Facebook all the time, is that it's words of encouragement. When you're struggling a day, and you see somebody win, Erica posts on that, and I see a win, and that just motivates me. And Jen, your videos, and Katie, when you get on there as well. I mean, it's just really inspiring. And Phil, when
thanks.
and when Jen was gone and you had to take care of the kids. And then meeting Tommy and Corday in our neighborhood, it's just this is a family, and we take care of our family, we help each other, and that's what I've done. My 3 ambassadors are family members. My wife is an ambassador now, my sister's an ambassador, and my mom. And I hope that I can get my dad on board because he really needs it, but that's what it means. We see family help.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well,
So-
We're very proud of you.
Thank you guys. Again, thanks Mark for sharing. And Tanya, I know we'll get you up here next time because this is a whole process of self-development. And he's like, she won't come up there. I'm like, well, we'll give her a little time, then we'll get her up there, right? Everybody that's been with us a while, that's true. And I love, that's such a compliment to your upline, to Linda, and to Beverly. And thank you for us that we do take this business way more serious. It's not about a paycheck. It is, that's really nice. And we all need that to survive. And to make things better, but it is about the family and taking care of each other, and extension of what we feel like is just practical ministry.
I just thought it was cool that Beverly introduced them too, because between them, they've lost a 4th grader.
Oh, crazy silly. So I mentioned briefly, we talked about the Block Slim trials being in the back office. We like to do a little product spotlight every meeting to talk about a certain product so that maybe if you haven't had a chance to try it, you get a little more information. And we know that knowledge is power, because there might be a conversation that you're in even this next week that might open a door that you might need just a little nugget or two. And so we're going to have our Rockstar Gold Ambassador, Katie Wheeler, come up and share a little bit about Block and why people need it.
All right.
Hey, y'all. Okay, so Block is one of my favorites. I'm going to talk a little bit about why people would want to take Block and how we can use it and why we want to use it to build our business. So the first thing is a little spotlight for anybody that's new and doesn't know about Block yet. It's clinically tested and it has natural ingredients. It's gluten-free, non-GMO, it's vegetarian, has no soy, dairy, nuts, and I can't read my writing. Oh, no preservatives. So that's great. It's super healthy. It's super natural. It works immediately as soon as you take it with your food. You can take up to 4 a day. It blocks 48% of carbs and sugars, and it does that by neutralizing enzymes, the ones that convert carbs to glucose and sugars to glucose, so that glucose is not stored as fat. So this is huge. It reduces the glycemic index of your food once you've ingested it, and keeps your blood sugar level balanced thanks to chromium. And it does not block nutrients. So that's kind of, that's the stuff that you're going to see when you go into your back office and you look at the official information. But I've got a few little kind of off-label, unofficial tips for you, little pieces of nuggets about Block. So first of all, it's not a fat blocker. It blocks carbs and sugars. We know that. It uses white kidney bean extract, one of the 3 rock star ingredients. And that is the starch blocker. It's also a great antioxidant, and it detoxifies sulfites. So for somebody who likes to drink wine and maybe gets a little headache, I would say take your block first.
You feel guilty.
Block
I'm
it.
looking in this direction. My eyes are actually going like,
So that's like an extra little side benefit in addition to, blocking the alcohol that processes as sugar and is going to be stored as fat. So take it for that. Brown seaweed is my favorite ingredient. It blocks the enzyme from converting sugar to glucose. And it also is it contains natural iodine from the seaweed. So this is great for thyroid health. Anybody who has low thyroid. Now, if you're hyperthyroid, you would want to check with your doctor. But low thyroid, this is a fantastic thing to keep that balanced. The way the seaweed works, in addition to blocking that sugar absorption, is it also, when it gets into your stomach, it expands. And it's also going to make you feel a little fuller so that you don't eat as much. So, that's more of a mechanical way for it to work as soon as you swallow it. And it reduces, this is a biggie for me, it reduces that post-meal fatigue from when you have the blood sugar inconsistency. I know I used to eat lunch and need a nap. Like I could not eat without feeling like I needed a nap. And with block, and with Slim too, but with block, it's made a significant difference for me. Okay, so then I have a few more little nuggets about this that came from one of our holistic health coaches. This is not necessarily compliant information, but I want to share it with you guys so that you kind of have a broader range of what this product does. So really the seaweed, it is a fat loss superfood. It has been proven by research to be the most beneficial of all seaweeds. And holistic experts have said that it promotes fat loss, increases energy, heals the thyroid, relieves digestive disorders, and may prevent some cancerous issues. So, like I said, not compliant, but interesting to know. Go read more about that. And it's been used for centuries to prolong life, improve health, and beauty. So I just thought that was super interesting. So why would we want to share block? Well, people need it. They need it now. They need it for Thanksgiving meals. They need it for holidays. They need it every day. They need it if they've got a plateau. This is going to help them through it. If their thyroid is low, if they want to lose inches in fat. So many great reasons to add this in. The average daily sugar consumption in this country is 22 teaspoons. So that's crazy, right? And it's recommended 6. When I say recommended, that means the limit. That doesn't mean go eat 6 teaspoons today. You need it. It's not like vitamin C where they say you need this much a day. It's a limit. And so trying to get less than 24 is a good goal. But when I say 24, I mean grams. Translates to grams. So anyway, can you imagine 22 teaspoons of sugar? So we're eating 73% more sugar than we did 100 years ago. Kind of crazy. It affects every person. So not just somebody who's looking to cut back on their Thanksgiving meal. This affects everybody. Carb consumption is also up. It's simple carbs that are up. We want to focus on complex carbs, but simple carbs. This is going to help block that absorption too. So, why share this? Build your business through the holidays. Don't wait till January 1st. This is the time right now. I say today. I'm going to do a little blitz today, a little block 101, and just all day long, post about block. We have an opportunity as well to increase our December 15th paycheck by getting these block customers. So, take advantage of that. How do you want to share it? Oh my gosh. There's so many ways. Go out there and create excitement. Do it today. Like I said, a block 101 or something. Talk about it being your secret weapon. Use the shareables in the back office. These tools are incredible. There are things that speak to every color personality in there. If you are a science geek, there's an all about why it works graphic. There are things to flip through. There are cute, funny graphics. There's something that's going to appeal to everybody. There is well, I say this, there's a slim block challenge going on. We decided, I missed the first few minutes.
Yes, we're going to just move the 21-day challenge to a slim block.
Okay, so we have a slim block challenge page. Yay, take advantage of this. I was so hoping that we were. I thought we were, but so, get in there, set it up. We're going to set it up, join it. There are other people doing them that we can copy from and post into that page. I'm sure leaders will talk about that. But God, do a 1 to 2 minute video and put it on your page.
Talking to you like I did. We got some.
Oh yeah.
Lots of people sending me messages.
If you are, just get it. Just get it.
I was crying.
Well, and if you're terrified to do a video, I would say find somebody else who's done one and share it, and just make sure that it's public.
Yeah.
Because if it's set to their friends only and you share it, it's only going to be your mutual friends that see it. So just be aware of that. But, otherwise, bust out there, do a quick video. Let's see. Challenge group. Okay.
Tanya's going to do one.
Do it, Tanya. Do it. You can do it. And, then do a follow-up post that said, did you see my video? We're going to do in a challenge group now. Order today. And I'm going to say, I know I've seen out there a few posts from other teams that did it last week, and they're saying order by the 18th. Well, what's today? Isn't it the 19th? Mm-hmm. Okay. So today, I would even say push people to order through Monday. They'll probably get it on Wednesday. Just don't let up. People are going to need this.
Or order yourself. If you're going to have a holiday meal with people that potentially need our products, which is everyone, and you don't have your own full bottle, get a bottle order today, bring it with you, and talk about it. Pull it out and set it on the table or on the counter as you're having appetizers or your wine, and share and pass them out with everyone. Pass them out and say, you can thank me later.
There you
Let's
go.
get you ordered. And then you have a reason to follow up with them come the week of the 28th because you gave out everybody's sample. Now you like that sample. You enjoyed having a $1,500 calorie meal versus a 3,000.
That's right.
Like we break it down for
That is so crazy. And you know what? You can always get a couple extra bottles and sell it at retail price. So those people walk out the door from Thanksgiving
or
when they don't eat all that cream corn because they took your little capsule. So I'm just saying. So anyway, I'm just saying, blitz your feed. Do it. Do it today. Do it all weekend. The last thing is, and we've seen this, and Jen, I think you talked about it a little bit, kind of the new off-label use for it, which is to take it at different times of the day, which we may incorporate it into our challenge.
Yeah, we'll talk about it, but I think we'll talk about it as it's intended to use.
Okay.
To start with our group.
Yes.
And then we can, as we have some results from leaders using it overnight, the whole taking it at night,
yes.
And then in the morning, which awesome. 2 pounds down. So Melissa's down 2 pounds in a couple of days.
Oh,
I'm finding like I'm not nearly the first morning I was super hungry, but then the second and third morning I've been like, like y'all saw me, I had like half of my shake. I was like, I can't even drink all this. Awesome.
Yay!
Awesome.
That's
So
great
that
for
everyone
loosening
feels
up those
so-
inches. I'm
We
excited
make,
about
and that's a great thing about our products that for those of you that are newer that don't know is what's awesome about Plexus is that we have seen, history has shown with every product that we have that everybody has to kind of figure out the way that it works best for you. And so it really is individualized, which I love, which means that your body doesn't respond the way my body does. So let's have the freedom and the flexibility to figure out what does work.
Yes, absolutely. And then the last thing just about that specifically is if you take thyroid medications and you choose to do that challenge where you take it in the morning, separate it because it can affect the way it works. So, that's just something you would want to, or if you are hyperthyroid, you would want to talk to your doctor about that because it may have too much iodine. It just depends. But lots of great results coming from that and people having cortisol stabilized and sleeping better. Just a lot of great things. So
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you as always. All right. Now it's Mr. Mango's turn, and I have been told to be quiet.
Not at all.
Yes, you said you can jump in when I let you.
Before I do that, I want to recognize that we do have our Emerald upline here. Crede, her husband Tommy, is here as well. Crede, do you want to have a chance to say anything? Anything you want to say before I jump into it? Okay. Thank you for being here. All right, I'm going to share my screen. Let me check the chat real quick. Good, awesome. And let me share this PowerPoint. So you all are not going to get the benefit of it, but if you watch the video later, you will. And a lot of our leaders have seen this already. So we're going to hit play. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, Laura, give me a thumbs up if you can see that. Okay, great. So I want to talk about our methodology and give you some context as to how we've recruited business building and personal use ambassadors in the past, and how we want to do it this month and going forward. So some context. Our philosophy and our mantra as a team is every single person comes on board as a customer. It just depends on what kind of customer they want to be. Because all of us take the products, and so we're customers first. And so our mentality is we always want to focus on customers first. Always bring people in as customers. Now, they might be customers that instantly start building a team, right? They might be customers that just take the products and that's it. And they might be customers that get it for them and their family at a wholesale level is the biggest discount. Nothing's changed. We want to focus on customers. But I think one of the most stressful parts of doing Plexus is when you don't have a sales background and aren't used to rejection, going out there and sharing the opportunity with people to build it from a business standpoint. That can be, that's huge. It's been a long time for me, being 20 years in sales, since I've had to deal with the fear of rejection. It doesn't even faze me anymore. But I'm not like everyone else. So most people do not have that skill set. So giving you all some context, we started doing as a way to help with that, to overcome that fear of rejection, kind of take that off your plate. We started doing weekly opportunity calls in July. So we created a 25-minute live presentation that we did with PowerPoint, and we shared the products, shared the opportunity, and gave them the opportunity to join. We saw some pretty immediate success with that, but as with anything with the sort of law of diminishing returns, we saw that decrease over time. We went from every week to every other week. A couple of spots when we went on vacation, we just did a recording that people used, and it was an effective tool. But we got some really good feedback, and the whole intention was we're trying to help people grow their teams. But here's what we learned in the 4 months of doing this. Even 25 minutes was too long. Getting people to the call was a difficult thing, either on a Sunday or Monday night. And even when you shared the video online, not everyone was watching it. Because again, we're in a society, right? My son, I tell the story, my son makes videos with his friends and they do little sketch comedy stuff. And his first one was 7 minutes. And I said, it's awesome, except it's 4 minutes too long. Because quite simply, what'd she catch? So, yeah. Okay. So, yeah. I wish that's all she ate. Let's just say don't kiss her on the lips if you know what I mean. Yeah. So anyway, we learned that getting people there was difficult. Getting them to watch it was difficult. And there's just been, it's a failing model, right? Anything you do repeatedly over time without enhancing or changing is going to fail. So here's what we think that we know. And we talked to our leaders this past week, and we got some really good feedback, and we've been talking to them before that got good feedback. We need to follow a really simple model, and has anybody seen the movie Glengarry Glen Ross? Yeah. There's a simple phrase in that called AIDI. And AIDA means attention, interest, decision, and action. Do I have your attention? Can I get you interested? Can I move you to a decision and then take action? That's what we want them to do. The other thing I put in here, and they're seeing this on the screen right now, is, it's not 7-minute abs, it's 6-minute abs, which is a funny line. Can anyone name the movie? 7-minute abs. It's 6-minute abs.
This is where
It's
you're.
hard to say that the other night. I still don't remember either.
Okay. Something about Mary. That's right. He picks up the hitchhiker. He's like, that's 7-minute abs. It's 6-minute abs. So we know that we need to shorten that 25-minute opportunity meeting and get it down to 7 minutes or less. Okay. And then we were missing some key pieces from this presentation because Jeanette would invite people, Melissa would invite people, and they're like, these are my uplines. But guess what? They don't know us. So what was missing was you all. And what we want to do is, and I'll tell you what we're going to do, but we needed to create this mechanism in which people can watch something very quickly, be moved to a decision, and take action very quickly. Okay, so some of you have used different things in the past, but what we're going to do is we're going to take all the things that I just mentioned, the fear of rejection, 25 minutes, all these things that don't work, and we want to make it into a mechanism that does work. So what we've started doing, and what I'm going to ask you all to do, is that we're going to do a team-wide blitz on November the 25th through the 27th. So it's just a 3-day blitz. Why those days? Number one, it's Black Friday. People are going to be in a shopping mindset anyway, okay? They've just come off a big Thanksgiving meal, and they're going to be stuffed unless they've taken the block.
They're gonna be in their fat pants on Friday.
Also, most important, their fat
Let's
pants.
just call it like it is.
Yeah. Here's the other thing. Historically, every year that we've been involved in Plexus, they'll do a Black Friday sale. So Plexus will announce a Black Friday sale that'll run through the weekend.
Just push her time.
So, yeah.
That's my job.
Yeah. So there's going to be a sale, and we want to leverage that opportunity and engage our team to be prepared to move on that opportunity. So what we're going to be producing, and I say we, it's because I've got my 15-year-old son engaged in this project already, and I was mapping it out with him yesterday and the day before, is that we're going to have a 7-minute video that's an opportunity video that's going to include 30-second testimonies from people in this room, people who are watching, and we're going to combine them and make it the most effective, world-class, amazing opportunity video you've ever seen, and it's going to be 7 minutes long. We're going to then set up, and Jen's going to be sending this link out, a schedule for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, of people who will be on standby for 3-way calls. So here, let me give you the kind of visual what this will look like. You're going to have a YouTube link that's going to have the 7-minute opportunity video. You're going to get verbiage of what to send to your chicken list, your prospects, people that you come, anyone on your Facebook who's not in Plexus. It might be something along the lines of, hey, Erica, I know you're someone I respect. Can you watch this video and give me some feedback? I'm looking for your opinion because it counts. And now Erica's going to feel like, all right, I'll watch this 7-minute video. And she's thinking that she's going to give me some information about my business and how I can use this. But what's just going to happen is Erica's going to be blown away by the video and go, wow. And then we're going to give Erica verbiage to send it back to her friend after she's watched it and say, tell me what you loved about the video. And then after they tell you what they love, we're going to give you more scripting as to what you do next and how you get them on a 3-way call. So you're going to have this online event page where you can see 1-hour blocks at any time of the day, who is on call, what their phone number is, so that you can set up a 3-way call. So for example, let's say that you get someone who watches that video and it's 10 o'clock at night on a Saturday, and they say, wow, this is interesting. Great. I want you to hear from Beverly Woodson's on call from 10 to 11. Beverly Woodson.
She's not going to be, but okay.
Exactly. Yeah. Use example. And Beverly's going to share with you this cool opportunity, and maybe you can talk about the comp plan because I know you mentioned this, that, and the other. And then you're going to do a 3-way call. Beverly's going to have her phone because she's on call from 10 to 11 and expecting it and answer it and say, oh my gosh, how are you? She's going to have some scripting. She's going to know exactly what to say to get them to sign on the line, which is dotted, and move forward. Okay? That's what we want to do.
It sounds more complicated than it really will be.
Does it
I
sound that
mean,
complicated?
No, because when you're saying like, yes, I know to some
Okay, so
personalities it sounds.
your role in all of this is going to be twofold. You're going to tell your teams. You're going to share with your teams, this is what we're doing. This is what I want you to prepare for. Number two, you're going to send this video to the masses, to people with that scripting. We're going to cast a very wide net, and then we're going to pull them in because the opportunity, because of the sale that's going to be taking place, and now is the best time to join.
And our entire team is doing it together, which again, we have seen historically.
Well, like Mark just said, when you see wins and you see excitement, it
Right.
builds your excitement. It's going to be huge. Thank you. Thank you.
You don't
It's
have
gonna-
an orange makeup.
I don't have my orange makeup on. So guess what? It's 3 days of focused effort. And that's the thing too. If you spend 30 days trying to recruit people to your team, that can get exhausting. And quite honestly, no one really has the stamina to do it every day for 30 days. You just have life. So we want to condense this into 3 days of targeted focused effort because anyone can do, and really the 3 days is going to be more like 3 hours. So it's going to be a very short invested time to really build a huge team. Now, here's what's going to happen. After that takes place, there'll be a plan in place to get them fast started. They're going to follow, they're going to get the welcome pack, they're going to get all those fast start videos and everything else and what to do. We're going to follow up with them and make sure that they understand our mantra, which is customers first. And then guess what we're going to do in December? We're going to do the same thing. We're not going to recruit for 30 days. We're going to target 3 specific days, right? Where we say we're going to do the same blitz, and more than likely, guess what's going to happen? There'll be another offer somewhere in December, either right before or right after Christmas, and we'll do the exact same thing. So, what are your thoughts on that so far? Feedback? Questions? Concerns? Go ahead.
Well, I guess you'll have to make it ahead of time before we know what the special is, but would there be a way to put a little 30-second blip in there about the special? Whatever that is.
So that'll be part of the verbiage. That'll be all part of the verbiage.
Run it in video.
No. We won't put it in the video because we want them to have to come back to you. It's just a tool. We want to reuse that video, and then we want them to come back to you so you can share with them what the special is. It's a good question now.
But that Monday night following, I think it's December 4th, the following Monday of the 5th. The Monday, December 5th, we are going to do a new ambassador training. So we will have a team-wide video time of answering questions, making sure we're highlighting the things. And again, so much of the time we add a new ambassador and we say we're going to train them and we make every effort and that person's not ready. We understand that, but when part of the verbiage that we're going to include for you during the blitz is, okay, so here's the next deal. We want you at this. This is going to be great. We might even have an incentive to get people there because we know that when we added 76 people in a day in March as a team, when we did our last blitz, we lost some of those people because there were so many people added so quickly and we didn't have the follow through for the training. So we want to be committed to the training component as well as your expectation on yourself though should be if I add 3 new ambassadors, I'm meeting with 3 new ambassadors within the first 7 days for sure, but really 72 hours to get them onboarded as well.
So let me just share some expectations and what we've seen from other teams and what we believe this team can do. If everyone participates, which is, again, let's talk about what your participation looks like. You're getting verbiage.
You're getting a video.
You're getting a video. Your job, should you accept it, is to send it out to people on social media, ask them for feedback, and then get them to a call where somebody else helps you close them.
And if you need a Zoom, we can also do a Zoom.
Yeah.
We are committed to that.
Absolutely. So you're going to have support on every level. So if you'll just do the front end work, which is sharing the opportunity and this thing that, and again, I promise you, when you see this video, which will be ready by Wednesday, when you see this thing, you're going to want to share it with everybody. It's going to be amazing. And Scarlett will not be in it. So that's the responsibility. Our expectation is we're going to see 400 new ambassadors join this team in 3 days. Scarlett, let's just show the world who you are.
Well, you're such a little too.
That's what she's going after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a mama's girl. And so, yeah, and she'll just do this. There you go.
Okay, there you go.
So-
Another laptop.
Our expectation is that we could see 400 new people join this team in 3 days.
You should set your own goal. We really want to
That's
challenge you today to leave, to process this, and to think about what's realistic, but then also think about challenging yourself to go, okay, a week from now, I could be silver. I could be a gold ambassador. I could be a senior gold ambassador. I could be a ruby ambassador. We want you to think about that. If you don't feel like you know, and I thinking about Lisa, like we haven't really talked comp plan because we've assumed we're very much same personality, but I need to show you the numbers because I think you see the numbers, you're gonna be like, okay, check box, I'm gonna take care of this. So do that part. What are you asking for the videos?
So for the videos, what I want you to do is messenger me or text me. You'll have both my information online. But it's 30 seconds long, and it just needs to be a quick testimony.
We've gotten a couple great ones
We've gotten
already.
a couple of great ones already, and here's what I ask you to do. Here's the OCD in me coming out. Do not shoot a video like this. Shoot it landscape. That's number one. Landscape, because I have to edit it in 1080p, and it needs to look sharp. I don't want black lines on the sides. So shoot it like this. That's number one. Number two, have it in a fixed position. Okay? So most people, like my wife, like to have it way up here. Not down here, shooting down, but up here and fixed so that we don't have camera shake. Okay? Number three, I say this to my wife all the time. Energy, energy, energy. Remember, someone's going to be watching this and they're going to say, do I want this product? Do I want to feel like the person that I'm looking at?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you sit there and go, I love Plexus, it's giving me the best energy ever. I feel just so much better. Yeah, right. So it's cute because one of the people who sent it to me already shot the video 8 times before she sent me the one that she really liked. And she's like, yes, I had to look at it myself and go, would I buy from that person? No, I would not.
Right.
But see, that's just part of the personal
And
growth,
be
right?
funny if you're funny. If you're not normally funny, don't try to be funny.
Yeah.
Cause that kind of stuff. Don't try too hard. Be who you are,
right.
because you will sell you. So many people that are going to watch this are going to connect to you. And if they look at it and go, that is not Crede, it's going to kind of be like, wah, wah, and not work anyway.
And so I'm keeping it to 7 minutes, and I'm trying to get as many as I can because my thought is that we'll have essentially this donut that I might have 10
in a video
or 50, 10 in a video, and then I might make another one for December that's 10 different ones. And so I'm just going to be piecing these together and keeping it. I'm really hard on keeping it to 7 minutes because if I go over that, people are lost, and we can cover.
Well, and we know that the 7-minute video has worked. Erica has had some immediate success this month with using the Ame Darling video, who, by the way, is doing a team training on Monday for us. Super excited about that. 8 p.m. Central, I think is what it is. It's on our team page. So be watching for that. We loved her video, and there's a lot of great things that she shares in it. But again, it goes back to those people don't know her, and you don't know her personally. You can say, well, this is a girl I know in Plexus. When you can take a relationship and validate it with something concrete that you're giving to people, we feel like that's one of the
I
missing
also
pieces.
think that it'll be good because I get a lot of replies from people saying, I love her passion. So they're talking about her,
That's
not
right.
about the information.
That's right.
So I think if we have several people, they're not going to be able to focus on that. Oh, I like her lipstick, or whatever.
Yeah, because they're watching her hair and going,
Yeah,
oh, that's a cute hairstyle.
Talk to me about the products.
And so the other thing too is your 30 seconds, ours might be financial testimony. Mark's might be right now huge weight loss, right? Erica might be for what it's done in the last few years of her life. So everyone's going to be a little bit different. Whatever your 30 seconds is, make sure you're just passionate about it, right? You could talk about yourself. You could talk about a product. We had someone talk about the friendships that they've made because of Plexus. So this person hasn't made thousands of dollars, but the friendships that they've made has been worth millions, right? That comes through the screen, and that's important. So
Does it have to be compliant?
I don't even know what that means necessarily. So
Because I would love to talk about my end.
yeah. And here, now the cool thing is too is that they've all been kind of like peeking in and watching. We got like future Plexus ambassadors out there, and they've been like listening in and
Yeah,
training.
gotta get ready.
Okay, so that's what we're doing. I need all those videos by Monday. So
So you
you've
didn't
got
think you were making a video, but you really are now.
30 seconds. Again, fixed position. Also, the other thing I like to say too, my OCD comes out, and everyone's done a good job of this. Don't have your dirty underwear in the background and an unmade bed. Yeah, an unmade bed. Like, Plexus is so awesome. Like, I can't use it. So, yeah, think about your settings.
Your kitchen dirty sink.
Yes. If people want to shoot in front of my wife's beautiful tree, you're welcome to. No, but find a beautiful setting and knock it out. Lighting too. If you got a big shadow on your face, I'm going to say something to you.
Yeah, don't be offended. Phil
Yeah.
is really hardcore. Y'all know this about Phil, but he
I
just
do
tells
things
it
with
like
excellence, or I don't do them at all.
No, but
Yeah.
there's no soft edges. Like it just boom.
Well,
Yeah.
and clearly it works. So,
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
there you go.
90% of the time at
90.
this moment.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Any other questions?
other things, comments,
Okay.
suggestions?
So 25th through the 27th, videos by Monday. Look for all the details by Wednesday, right before Thanksgiving.
Okay, Sign Up Genius. So a Sign Up Genius will go out. I'm going to do it to our leaders. If you feel confident and you're not on our leaders page and you would like to be added, please send me a message and let me know that you want to be added. And that's for anybody online as well. What we will probably do is we will do a guidelines and maybe even a video or a short
We'll
call.
probably do a short call with our leaders and
Just
all
to
those
say-
stuff to talk about closing.
This is what we want to kind of cover when we're closing.
Yep.
Y'all are all experts at it, but
Can I say something?
Yes.
And if you're having a hard time projecting your goal and how many you think you can ask us. Ask us who have done this before. People who've done this before will help you. Like, what's realistic for you?
right,
And where
very
you
good
are,
point.
Where we're going. So
Yeah.
don't be afraid to ask.
For sure. And again, I throw a number out there. I'm fine if we exceed. I threw 400 because I know it's attainable, right? And here's how I know, because we have over 700 people active. And if half the people participate and each person gets an average of 1, we're at 350. So 400 is a small stretch goal. It's realistic. Yeah.
The question is it going to be all English? Or are you going to have anything in Spanish?
Ooh, good question. I will take, if our Spanish speaking ambassadors want to do a Spanish testimonial for me, then I can do a Spanish
You will
one.
know what to say.
Yeah.
All that.
You could be like, yeah, who cares? I want you to say, hola, mi nombre es Felipe.
Like
Gracias.
Remember that time Carl did that video? Oh, hola. It was so bad. It was so bad. It was in slow motion.
Okay, so
You need to
I'm
get
going
with
to
them.
put you in charge of getting all Spanish-speaking testimonies for me to put that together as a companion. Good.
Let's do it.
Good. I like it.
Awesome. I think we're done for
Anything else?
online. Do we have questions on here?
Any other questions?
Oh, they want to know if they should include their name? Sure.
Yeah, you can absolutely. If you do not include your name, I will have a type font that goes underneath the video. And I'm debating, we'll talk about this, whether I just do your first name, last initial, or if you want your full name on there. I'm debating
Are you going to
between
say
that.
where we're located?
Yeah, so the video, here's what it's going to look like. You're going to see the U.S. map, and you're going to see a little thumbnail with a person's picture, and then it's going to pop
Gonna
up
zoom out into
from
from there.
Florida, and then zoom back, and then it's going to pop up from Utah, and zoom back. So you're going to see them all over the country coming into frame.
We don't have to say our name or where we're from.
No, 30 seconds. So really it's like, hey, say who you are. You don't have to say who you are because I'll put your name on there, and it saves time.
Second.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good question. So no, you don't have to say your name. I'll know your location on zoom out. So like it'll have North America, Monique coming down from Canada. Boom. Awesome.
I can't wait to see it.
It's gonna be tight. What's that?
Yeah, I would say in the
Good
last
question.
3 months, 4 months.
Yeah.
Use a time
So the
frame,
question
but not
was, do I
an actual
leave
date.
dates? You don't have to do dates. It's better if you say months or years for your success.
And again, this is just this is the fishing rod with the reel, right? We're gonna reel
That's
them
it.
in, and then we have a whole bucket of resources, y'all,
That's it.
at our hand
in our hands with
That's right.
before and after in our back office and team testimonies and all of that. So.
This is just the attention and interest piece, the video. The decision and the action is going to come from that three-way call in closing.
And what you do to follow up.
So you're gonna have it by Wednesday, and then it's.
We're going live
Friday.
on Friday.
Friday.
Thanksgiving, enjoy your family. Don't be plotting, you know, what you're going to do for your business. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you know,
It's prime time.
it's
It is
prime
prime
time. It's on. It's on. So leaders, spread this through your teams. We'll give you all the information to do so. We're going to say goodbye to the online audience. Y'all have a great one. Good seeing you.